So there's a lot that happened. There's like floods in Texas. Oh, by the way, a lot of people have been asking me. I saw it in chat a little bit too. People saying like, "Oh, are you okay, Leaf, about the floods?" Yeah, I'm fine. Guys, Texas is really big, and I appreciate like all of the concern, but like Texas is really big, and I'm like nowhere near it. So yeah, like where it happened, like could be effectively a different country. But yeah, 26 feet in 45 minutes. Well, so the problem is, you want to know what happened? What happened was the storm. So typically when like there's heavy rain, so like if you've never experienced it, rain in Texas is really crazy. Okay, like it's kind of hard to explain like if you've never been in it. But basically, like when it rains in Texas, the raindrops themselves, just like Texas, the raindrops are huge. And I know like that sounds crazy. Like, what do you mean they're huge? They're like big. They're like giant balls of rain that come down. So like when it hits like your windshield, it's like it's splat. It's like you got hit by like a paintball. Yeah, they're like huge, right? So what happened was, so this is what fucks over shit in Texas, right? Because the raindrops are so big and it's so heavy. So like when it rains like crazy in Texas. Like it's like you can get like a ton of rain dumped on you really fast. But what happens is normally there's like wind, right? So the rains are like the rains are like dense. They're like really the rains are very, very dense, but they're not that big. Does that make sense? So like basically like a rain system will come through and it'll rain like really fucking hard for like 20 seconds, like 20 minutes or something like that, right? It's like it rains hard and then it stops, and then it rains hard and then it stops. So what happened, and so this is like what fucks up in Texas. This is what fucks Texas up, okay? Sometimes when the conditions are really fucked, the rain cloud will come in, like those really dense rain clouds. It'll come in and then it'll spin around in a circle. And that's what fucks shit up. Because now you're having like this really intense, like heavy rain dropping in the same spot for like an extended period of time. And then that's when stuff floods in Texas. It's like when the perfect conditions happen where a storm stalls out, like it moves up and then it just stops like on top of a place. Yeah, so that's what happened. That's what happened in Texas to cause the floods. Is the storm moved over a place. And by the way, the place that it hit wasn't even raining. Just so you guys know, the place that got hit wasn't even raining. It was further north. So like further north, a storm stalled out, dumped all of its rain in one spot, and that went down the river. And then it hit people that were downriver. Like they didn't even know that there was like a storm, right? So that's what happened. Evidently the Guadalupe River rose 13 feet in 15 minutes. Yeah, because all of these like rivers and stuff, it's like connected, right? So they had all of that immense rain that dumped out one spot, and then it all concentrated into the river, right? And then it came up the river. That's what happened. Yeah. Like it's kind of weird. Like there's a bridge near me, not super near me. Don't try to fucking geolocate me, but there's a bridge that's like somewhat near me that is like maybe like I want to say from the top of the bridge to the bottom is like 30 feet or some shit. It's like a lot. It's a lot. Sometimes when you get these crazy rains, it's all the way to the top of it's all the way to the bridge. It's actually insane. Like you wouldn't think that like this 30-foot canyon like river would like actually get filled all the way up, but it does. Shervman says my mom said a ton of people are found dead already. Yeah, and we're probably gonna go over it because like man, some people. You know what? Maybe I'll talk about that. Maybe I'll talk about that first. So we have like a bunch of people on the internet being fucking awful as usual, and I guess like I do want to talk about this because I fucking hate it. Like I hate this shit so much. Like we have like the usual suspects, right? The usual suspects over on X and Blue Sky, basically celebrating that like kids died, and it's fucking dude. This is ghoulish. Like what the fuck are we doing? If people being awful on the internet, dude. It's like I don't know what happened, man. Like people are fucking insane. Like I don't. I swear there was like an article on it too, right? Hold on, I'm trying to find the article. What's FEMA going to do? The funny thing is is the cuts didn't even go into effect yet. Like all of the stuff that they're saying, like ha 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 ha, like you shouldn't have voted for Trump. All of that stuff like didn't even go into effect. So it's like they can't even say anything, you know? Like I'm telling you guys, like I don't want to like I feel bad being like an absolute doomer, but like every day that passes, I'm just like, man, people are fucked up, you know? And it's always the people that are the most caring, that they pretend like they're the most caring people. They're always the most fucked up. I think there's a fucking direct correlation between people acting like they care about shit and being the most fucked up people. It's like almost the same. You know what it reminds me of? Anybody watch ReZero? There's like the, you know, the fucking cultists on ReZero? They act like people on Twitter. Like, am I wrong? Like, dude, the fucking the sin cultists, yeah, they act like that, like for real. It's so weird. Like I'm shocked. I'm like shocked that this is even possible. I found pajamas as I'm Regulus for real, bro. That's not something to brag about. Regulus is crazy. I'm kind of inspired now to make like absolutely fucking crazy villains. It's so weird though, because like, so like these villains, right? They're comically evil, right? Like when you watch like ReZero, or like I even compare it to like Saturday morning cartoons. It's like, you know, the bad guys are like so evil. I think these people are more like demons from Freyren. No, they're not though. They're not, because the demons from Freyren are a little bit more controlled. You know, like they remind me of like Saturday morning cartoon villains that are just so comically evil, right? It's like they kind of are though. They played nice and manipulate people's emotions. Now it's mask off time. I guess so. I guess so in like that way. But anyway, here we have it. We've got like this person. I've seen a lot from this person on saying like, ruh-roh, Texas, what you gonna do? There's no female to pick you up by the bootstrap. They gave it all to ICE, right? I don't want to like go, like, I don't want to like go down, because I know at some point, and you see here, there's like, you know, this is what they're saying. This is what they're saying, like, ruh-roh, haha, like, shouldn't have voted for Trump. This is what's happening, by the way. They're saying that too.
There's people in it. Oh my god, there's so many people in it.
There's like people inside of the house, and it's fucking going across the river. And as you can see, these are like streets, right? Like these are just like regular streets. Like this like flood was like so intense, right? I gotta refresh this. Okay. But yeah, it's crazy. This is apparently the river. It's kind of a shallow river, apparently. People just on the freaking riverbed, just chilling. I don't know if this is real, but so it's an hour later from the same spot. So just you can see just like the amount of water that kind of got dumped on here, right? So So anyway, like, you know, we have this absolute fucking degenerate, ghoulish behavior, right? Coming from people saying like, oh, you know, what are you going to do? Like, there's no female, you know, like kind of mocking, basically mocking Texas because Texas is a red state, right? So it's like basically like, oh, you voted for Trump, you deserve this, like sort of laughing, right? You have this, and then you have the counter response, which is people doxing them, right? And like, I hate this climate, honestly. Like, I hate like I hate like the let's, you know, let's act like absolute fucking ghouls, and then, you know, have the other side be like, oh well, we're gonna dox you then. And like, I hate this game, you know. And like, the thing is I hate it no matter how it happens, basically. Like, I'm not making a statement as to like whether or not like they deserved it. What I'm saying is like, it's awful. And like, I hate like how high the temperature has rose on politics, where like that's kind of what we do, is threaten each other's lives, right? It's ridiculous. Their evil appearance almost as tired or not. And yeah, I hate it. Like I don't know, like, dude, social media is fucking bad, dude. Like, it's so bad. And sorry, we got like I guess let me bring up the articles. There are a couple articles on it as well. You got like some articles here. Yeah, you see, you have people, let's see, multiple Democrats have decided to, like, you know, like let go of empathy in pursuit of selfish partisan gain. So you got people saying like, the people in Texas voted for government services controlled by Donald Trump and Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, and this is exactly what they're getting. Like, this is insane, bro. Just like absolute dickish behavior here. Like, to actually like take a situation where like a bunch of kids, by the way, they do this all the time. They do this all the time. Like, this is like basically in their playbook, that a bunch of kids die. Let's like fucking make a point about it. Let's make a point about it that's like not even like relevant, but like, let's make a point anyway. And it's so annoying every time they do this, you know? Do you think Trump offended the rain god or what? Well, they're saying it has to do with like certain like governmental cuts, right? Like, he cut some kind of weather service, and like that's the reason. But the thing is that those cuts didn't even go into effect yet. Muzza Buzza says ghoulish things. Vote for me, by the way. I mean, the thing is it works. You know, it works. People do vote for these people. It's crazy. Aren't these people making flood jokes the same ones who got offended over Titan submarine jokes? See, but like, here's the thing. Like, I'm consistent about it. It's bad no matter what. You know, it's bad no matter what. Like, I think, like, you know, I think it's bad when I think it's bad when that happened. I think it's bad when this happened, right? This one's even a little bit more sensitive because a bunch of like, you know, none of these people signed up for this, right? Like, you could make an argument and like you can make a joke about like, wow, like you went down in the freaking, you know, in a freaking, you know, thing controlled by a PlayStation controller, and like, you know, and that's still awful. Like, obviously they didn't sign up to die, but like, you even if you were to like use that angle, it's like less so than like people that were just trying to live their lives, right? Like, it's not the same. But I still think that that's bad, right? You know, here we go. We got Trump takes zero responsibility for his cuts on the National Weather Service, right? And Trump and Musk gunning the National Weather Service. The result was predictable. Bad forecasting. What the fuck? So what happened to all the... Hold on. So what about all... See, and this is what I said. I always say this, chat. If you think about it for more than 5 seconds, it doesn't make sense, right? So Trump and Musk gutted the National Weather Service. The result was predictable. A bad forecast leading to the death of children in a horrific flood. Okay, well, two things. One, the cuts didn't even go into effect yet. Second, what about all the other floods? Was there never a flood before? Like, did they like, do they have like future sight, and they know exactly where things are? I mean, what happened to all the hurricanes? What happened to all the wildfires? Like, what are we talking about? And this is how you know that they're full of shit. Like, they're so fucking garbage, dude. Like, it's unreal. It's pretty clear that Trump's cuts contributed to dozens of deaths in Texas from an underreported tropical storm. Like, this is crazy. Again, as if none of this has ever happened before, right? In fact, with the fires, you could make a little bit more of an argument that, like, you had this is like the fire thing in California. Like, but California is actually worse, because in California you could at least make an argument that, like, maybe they should have managed like certain fire burn zones like better, right? What do you do about like a storm that like goes on top of an area, and then the conditions are perfect for it to just hover in place? Like, this is madness. These people are sick. Orange Man did bad rain dance, caused flood. Orange Man bad. And the thing is, man, like, I feel like a broken record at this point. Like, I feel like I've been saying the same thing for the last like week, but I just absolutely hate like the kind of world that these people created. Like, I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, they've created a world in which if you don't agree with them on literally everything, like, you could be like 95% on board with something someone says, and the instant you take that 5% away, you're literally the enemy at that point. And the thing is I've been saying this. What does that do? When you have a system in which a 5% agreement is not a 5% disagreement is too much disagreement, and that you turn it into a like, well, you want us to die, and that's the kind of rhetoric that you bring to people, and you say like, well, you know, you disagree, you know, I know you agree with me on the other 95%, but because you disagree on the 5%, I fear for my safety, and you are an evil person, right? You are literally the worst. When you create that kind of thing, you're basically forcing both sides into a survival situation where it's either kill or be killed. And I don't mean physically necessarily, although in some cases it is, but like, we're going to threaten the lives of your family. We're going to threaten we're going to threaten your life, right? And that becomes like the rules of engagement, right? When you turn it into like an existential issue over a 5% disagreement, it's either complete purity, absolute purity, or kneel. And that's like that's the situation. It's absolute purity and kneel or die. And that's kind of the options that they gave people. So like, what choice do other people have but to say, well, you know what, fuck you too? And that creates like such insane levels of division. Dude, this is like some Bezmenov shit. Like, this is fucked up. You know, like, I hate it, man. I hate it so much.